Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant, Joan, on I Know What You Did Last Summer, which probably ought to be called I Know What Movie You Made 30 Years Ago. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys books 1 through 17. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Here's the problem with these movies. It's basically a slasher movie. Now, the upside of this is this is a sequel. So it's another group of kids who, I don't know, hit somebody in their car, and now the person, they all don't talk about it, and now that person comes back from the dead or whatever to kill everybody and get revenge. So they bring back the two survivors from the previous movie, Freddie, Prinze Jr., and Jennifer Love Hewitt, and they have big reveals for them. But so what? So what exactly? I mean, yeah, there she is. Who cares? You know, there's not a hell of a lot of lore here, but sure, if you want to pretend there is, I guess you can. July 18th. Only in theaters. I assume this is rated R for adult situations. Just seems like another IP. I know, Joe. How many times are we going to do this? Now we're rehashing the slasher movies. I know. Joan is outraged, obviously. And she's a dog. So, guy with a hook. And the funny part is, here is the IMDb listing. Director Jennifer Caitlin Robinson. Writers Lewis Duncan, Jeff Howard, and Sam Lansky. A group of friends are terrorized by a stalker who knows about a gruesome incident from their past. But if you go back to the original movie from 97, it says 4 young friends bound by a tragic accident are reunited when they find themselves being stalked by a hook-wielding maniac in their small seaside town, which to me is a better write-up. So, now let's see. Do we have the same people working on this? Different director. The original director was Jim Gillespie. And it looks like only one of the original writers, Lois Duncan, and Kevin Williamson's not on this time. I know, Joe. I know. Would I see this? Are you insane? No, I'm not going to see this movie. I've seen this movie 1,000 times. This is Friday the 13th meets Jaws, right? Instead of Jaws terrorizing a seaside town, it's a guy with a hook, and instead of a machete and a hockey mask. And for some reason, nobody can find him. I don't know. I didn't see the original movie. I wouldn't see this movie 30 years ago. 28, technically. I'm not going to see this movie now. How many times can you kill people in interesting ways? I guess Hollywood is looking for that answer. I don't know. I just don't find these movies interesting. I know, Joan. Yeah, all it is killing and jump cuts. Again, the purpose of these movies, Joan, if you must know, was to, as teenagers, take your date out for a movie, and she would get scared and then would hide in your arms. I guess you could do that at home, where I assume this ends up on streaming relatively quickly, but I guess you could still go to the theaters for this. I don't know. I don't think teenagers do this anymore. There's too many other distractions. I guess they still kind of do it. I guess it's one of the options. Doesn't really have the same function or the same cachet that it used to. But I guess it still has a little bit. I don't know. Movies are coming back a little bit. Okay, here's a regular write-up, Joan. All right, Joan. You seem to be very upset. Don't be upset. It's just a movie. When 5 friends... Oh, and now it's 5. It's way different. When 5 friends inadvertently cause a deadly car accident, they cover up their involvement and make a pact to keep it a secret. rather than face the consequences. A year later, their past comes back to haunt them, and they're forced to confront a horrifying truth. Someone knows what they did last summer and is hell-bent on revenge. As one by one, the friends are stalked by a killer. They discover this has happened before, and they turn to two survivors of the legendary Southport Massacre of 1997 for help. So, the killer is, I don't know, the guy from the first movie? Or is it, I think more realistically, if you can call these movies real, it's probably someone who's aping the guy with the hook, right? He's pretending to be him to get revenge. There he is shooting a dude with a harpoon. And I mean, who wants to see, and this is pretty drawn out just in the trailer. Dude gets hit by a harpoon and dragged across the floor and then tries to escape and gets hit again. Like, it's kind of gruesome, man. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this gruesome stuff. It's not scary. It's just gross. I mean, I know it's not really happening, but who the hell wants to see an actor go, oh, oh? You know? It's just, you know what it is? It's showing too much, I guess. Maybe if they were more subtle about it, had some more clever things. It just, I don't know. I don't know, Joan. What do you think? Yeah, I thought so. So yeah, I mean, I like horror movies, but you know, this formulaic, I can't get behind it. But look, I'll give him props for making a sequel instead of a remake. That's cool. Or cooler, I should say. It validates, you know, itself with a long period of time. It gives it a little bit of lore. But, yeah, I mean, 28 years ago I didn't see this movie, and I'm probably not going to see it again. But you can. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. I'm going to do another video for the members this time on the Larry David essay. So if you want to tune in for that, join up in the members only section. Don't forget, we're on the green site, the orange site, and the black site. And don't forget all the events this weekend. Friday at Woodbridge, New Jersey, for the halfway to Halloween. Saturday at the New Jersey Folk Festival, the 50th annual one, from 10 to 4. Definitely catch me at 10 on the stage. And on Sunday, from 11 to 4 at Earth Fair, Hampton, New Jersey, at the historic Smithfield Park. Hope to see you there. See you tomorrow.